Hello there, boys and girls. Today's the 28th of January 2017, and today I bring you more fresh, steaming pile of sweaty socks found behind an old sofa in a wooden shack. And in today's video, we'll be looking at a channel called Skywatch Media News. Videos titled Nibiru's Visibility Increases, Earth Axis Shifting, Planetary Defence Policy Initiated. Now, this video goes on for 17 minutes. It's 17 minutes that I don't want to ever lose in my life ever again. But as I was looking through this, I found some key flaws in the video that I want to address, show my side, and then obviously let you, the viewers, decide whether it's fact, what he's talking about, or fiction. Now let's start 5 minutes into the video. And we see, yes, our favourite two sun images. Now, as you all know, we've been viewing these now for the last couple of years. Nearly every channel that's a Nibiru researcher has covered the two suns time and time again and rehashed it and rehashed it and rehashed it. And all us truthers, all we ever say to them is, cover the main light source. Prove it's not a reflection. Prove it's not a sundog. Prove it's not ice crystals. And time again, they refuse to listen, brush us under the carpet, and show more. Now, as you can clearly see, and as we all know, these can be caused by bright source reflecting off your camera lens or your mobile phone lens, etc. And it doesn't actually create a second sun in the sky when it's reflecting. It actually leaves the second object on your lens, but when you're viewing and taking a picture, it looks like there's two in the sky. Two ways you can combat this. One is by holding up your index finger, covering the main light source, and if the second light source disappears, you know it's a reflection. If the second light source is still remains, whilst the main light source is covered, then you could be onto something. Also, you could rotate your camera 360 degrees, and looking through your viewer, if the second light source follows around the main light source as you're rotating, you know again it's a reflection. Obviously, sundogs can happen, and also, like here, ice crystals, your main light source is here, covered by a cloud. You've got a thin layering of ice crystals, right? It can, portray another sort of second light as it's bending in up to a secondary place. There's many common reasons that this can happen, and I've yet to find one which supports the case of a second sun. With that said, as I say, I look forward to listening to your views and your thoughts, and you're more than welcome to leave them in the comment box. For the second bit of information I want to go to, he then talks about the birds flocking and how uncommon it is, and it tries to make it out as though they've lost a sense of direction, and this is all caused because of the magnetopause and stuff like that. And I think he goes on to say that this was a video footage taken place in Texas. Now, all you need to do is do a simple Google search, birds flocking in Texas, and the first thing you'll find straight away is, starlings. Common thing. They flock, migrate, and if you look through this website, which I'll leave the link in the description information box, it explains all their natural behaviour, etc. You'll see videos of how they can do it on land or sea, And as you can see here with pictures, they can flock anywhere, you know, and land anywhere. And as you can see here, they're on the road here in the trees. And you get all the information. And all this is just simply Mother Nature at its best. Nothing more, nothing less. Then later on in the video, it goes on to talk about, you know, the planets and how, you know, they're being disturbed. Which if I can just find it, I think I might have just passed it. I don't really want to play it because, like I said, it was a waste of my 17 minutes of my life, which I'm never going to get back. But here we go. He goes on to talk about, you know, how the planets are being disturbed, and you know, it's showing evidence. Now, all I need to do for this one is show you a few links and direct you to a channel who is an actual amateur astronomer and a very intelligent man. Now, this gentleman here, Astronomy Live, which I really recommend you go view his videos and support. He's a scientist by trade in real life, and his hobby is astronomy. And he's an absolutely fantastic gentleman. He does live shows, in which if you see in his videos, which he'll put his telescope up, and he'll do live events where he'll answer your questions. He'll show you nebulas, you know, he'll focus in on Venus, galaxies and stuff like that. And as I said, he's really down to earth, very approachable guy, and he does all this in his spare time. And any question that you've got, he will try his best to answer. Now, as you can see here, he's done a video on this, and it's titled, "Are the orbits of the planets being disturbed?" And this gentleman goes through it all, and he clearly shows in this video that everything is where it's meant to be. And all you need to do is come here, view this video to get a better understanding, and you'll see what we're talking about. Also, all you need to do is go to Wikipedia, type in, where the wobble, Chandler's wobble, and you'll get all the information. Same with Earth's rotation. You'll get all the information that you need, and you can read in the comfort of your own home. Like, if I just come down here, there's a little diagram here that I can show you, which obviously shows you where the North Celestial Pole should be and the South. And also, if you go to Astronomy Live's video collection, I do believe he did a video in which he did his own. Here we go. Is the Earth's axis of rotation shifting? Here's how to check. He actually, in this video, helps you yourself do the calculations to see if you think it's shifted or not. Now, he's done this, he's calculated, and by you watching this video, you will see that the North Star is exactly where it's meant to be. So there's no evidence of shifting or anything. But in this video, he'll explain how you can do your own calculations, how you can do your own measurements, just in case you don't want to take his word for it. Also, in this steaming pile of crap, pardon my language, he goes on to talk about the infamous volcanoes and earthquakes, all on the increase, on the increase, on the increase. Are you serious? Sorry, that was a Paul Beagley sort of impression. I think I might have failed wrongly there. But we can simply check. Now, for you that don't believe in NASA and, government agencies, etc., there's plenty of independent websites out there that you can go check. And here's one now. It's metabunk.org. Independent, website, which I'll leave the link address in the information box. And this is about volcanoes. Now, as you can see, the chart gives you all the recordings from 1945 to 2015. And here we have as line. Now, as you can see, it's sort of like average here, then dips down, sort of thing, peaks down. But then from about 1996, then, as you can clearly see, we do sort of have a little uptake up until, if we come down, let's just say, 2009, 10-ish, give or take a year either way. And then, as you can see, we've been nothing but on a downward spiral. Now, if we're going to shout uptake, and this is all evidence and signs of Nibiru's here in our system, do we take it then that Nibiru was in our system as well in 1996 to 2008, 9, 10, and then it passed by, and then it's come back again in 2 years? As you can see, they're like earthquakes. You cannot predict them. They're very sporadic, and they have up and down, uptakes and downtakes, every other year. There's no pattern to them. They happen as and when. It's just Mother Nature at its best. And if we're going to say, oh, well, this site's been tampered with, blah, 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 well, where do we draw the line? Are we going to say that everything we see on the internet then is government paid and controlled? But I'll leave that for you to decide. As I said, I'm just bringing you some facts that I've seen which can explain what the video here is portraying, and all I can do is, like I say, is show you what we believe is true, what we believe is the flip side, or what can be classed as common to their uncommon, and together we can just research openly and honestly. But I look forward to your comments. This is my view on this steaming pile of crap, and I look forward to seeing and hearing from you guys and what you believe. And with that said, I wish you all the best. Good night and God bless.